Tell me all about the Levity Method in 3 minutes.
I was struggling. Life was challenging. I didn't want to be here anymore. I wanted to check out. The will was to stay. I needed to find a solution. I needed to find something that would actually help me resolve the emotional challenges I was having. They weren't just emotional, they were mental. I was I was a nervous wreck, very much a nervous wreck. I was having panic difficulties. There was a time when I didn't even feel comfortable leaving the house. That went on for a while, and so I needed to find something. I needed to find something that would help, and I had certainly read many books, lots of different programs, been to workshops, been to seminars, done all kinds of different things, and I really was not finding any comfort, solace, help, and or resolution in any amount of way with any of that, with the exception of one, Warren Grossman. He's a doctor out of Ohio, and has since become a friend of mine. We used to do a good number of sessions together while I was having these difficulties. I took the method that he teaches and applied it to my life, and I certainly noticed a great amount of benefit from what he teaches. So what I did was I took what he teaches and I took a variety of the other modalities and things that I've learned, and just kind of let everything work together for about a period of 6 to 8 months, and as a result the Levity Method was born. Now, I don't want you to think that I just begged, borrowed, and stole from I don't want you to think that I was begging and borrowing and stealing from all these other modalities to create the Levity Method, because that's certainly not the case at all. The Levity Method was something that was just kind of born. It was born as a result of the efforts that I was putting forth on a daily basis to resolve the challenges that I was having. I was scared, I was anxious, I was not sleeping, I was having money problems and relationship problems, and I needed to find a way out. I was just looking for a way to feel good. That's it.
And the Levity Method turned out to be that way.
Yeah.
And this is something I can learn or someone else can learn.
Absolutely. No reason why you can't.
The results are repeatable, verifiable.
With the Levity Method, they certainly are.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, this sounds terrific. Now, if I were to learn the method, what would be involved? How much time out of my day would I need to apply it in order to actually cause an effect that I could feel and measure in my life? And how can I find out more?
That's really simple. That's a simple question to answer. You have to quit your job, leave your family, and move to India. That's where I teach the Levity Method. It's $400,000 a year, and it's probably going to take about 20 years. No, in all seriousness, it does. My experience has been that it does require a little bit of daily effort. Ultimately, the truth is that the results that you will get from the Levity Method are based upon the amount that you apply it. But not only just the amount, but the intensity with which you apply it. The first part of the Levity Method really is just about learning, one, how it works, and that the goal is to completely cover in the workshop. So you will understand how and why the Levity Method works, how it's effective at healing and resolving issues with yourself and with ultimately any issues that you have with the world are issues that are with you. The same thing with all relationships and prosperity, money, job, work, you name it. So learning how to do the method, I don't know, let's say it's a day. That's going to be the workshop. The first part of the workshop is going to understand, sets the basis for how the method works and why it works. So that would really kind of be the philosophy behind it. And then within that is my horrible, horrific story about how, my extreme tale of woe and desperation in my life. The second part of that The second part of that is basically where I teach the actual method, the Warren's Warren's grounding method, that is a core part of the Levity Method itself. Also, what we're going to learn about is grounding, muscle testing, and allowing your intuition to just kind of unfold, or at least opening your mind, opening your heart to allow certain things to come to the surface. And then the second part of that, as we move a little bit further along in the day, is going to be about specifically what you do and how you do it. Now, I just want to pose a quick question. The one question is that I would often ask myself, or something that just came to me the other day, was the question of, why do we push negative emotions, thoughts, feelings away? We push them away. I mean, anyone can answer that question. It's really quite simple. Well, we push them away because they don't feel good. We push them away because they don't feel good. We don't want to be experiencing that. I mean, feeling fear, feeling anxiety, feeling anger, feeling guilt, shame, jealousy, and that stuff all of it just feels icky. Like, it does not feel good at all. The other reason why we want to push it away, and this is the biggest thing, was that we want to push it away because we don't know how to resolve it. We don't know how to take it, deal with it, and get done with it. So that was my whole thing, was I was just at this place where I'm like, I have to find a way to get done with this, pardon my French, but shit. I have to find a way to get done with the shit in my life. Was ultimately how and why the Levity Method came to be.
Well, I would dare say that there's a few people out in the world that may just feel the same way as that. And maybe one of those people, or several of those people, might reach out to find more about the workshop. How do they find you, and how do they get more information on?
Email address is right up here. Just click on contact and it'll open up your email program. The email address is info at thelevitymethod.com, and you can certainly send me any questions you have. I'll be happy to answer any questions. I have a tendency to be a little bit long-winded on my emails. I like to be very comprehensive and make sure that everything is covered. So you're not going to get a one-line answer. In fact, if you get a one-paragraph answer, you'll be lucky. Usually it's a mini booklet all spread out in an email. So any question you ask, you're going to get an extremely comprehensive answer. As far as the workshop goes, yes, we're hosting workshops. It would be great to see you there. Cost of the workshop is $297 per person. However, if you bring a friend, it's 50% off for you. So $297 plus half for 2 people. The other option is, if you bring 2 people, you come for free. So 2 for the price of 3. Or it's $297 per person.
Or 3 for the price of 2.
That's exactly what I meant. But if you feel like paying extra, we are not going to stop you from doing that.
Absolutely. This is an abundant universe after all.
Totally.
Absolutely.
So
www.thelevitymethod.com. And I'm with Ben Sweet. Thank you.